Hey, what's up? Go live here in a minute. Welcome to the pre-lobby. What's up, Shane? How you doing, man? I'm gonna get going here in just a minute. Got a lot to look over today. Time for it. Let's see, 130 to 230 to 3. Okay. What's up? Waiting for people to join up here. I'm getting just everything set up as well. Figured I'd just go ahead and go live. Might as well. All right. I popped a breaker a minute ago with the stream setup. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Good gosh. I just reset it, breaker, so you better not pop on me again. I'll kill you. Just kidding. Nobody's being murdered. I promise. Except for hypothetical things. Like a breaker block. Breaker block. Breaker box. Yeah, I'm pissed, bro. Solana barely missed my freaking 121 buy. Upsetting. We'll go over that here in just a minute. I'm going to make sure we're good across the board. Oh, man. What a market to be in, my friends. Opportunity all around. You can't get better than that. You just don't want to miss it. Don't want to miss the opportunity that has been presented. And we're going to dive into everything here in just a minute as people start joining up. South Padre Beach? Yo, Wardo, that's lit, bro. South Padre Beach, man, that's awesome. Guys chilling. We're gonna go over some news. We had non-farm payroll today. That was pretty good, guys. We had a beat on non-farm payroll today, and markets yet again go for all-time highs. Great green day in the market on the U.S. side. Crypto's suffering. I mean, the NASDAQ absolutely obliterating highs. It's just non-stop, guys. Non-stop. And Tesla, I mean, today hitting 250. Unreal. I think we're good. Happy late 4th of July if you are suffering it, goodness gracious. You are celebrating in the U.S., of course. NASDAQ is money in the bank. Try to what you think. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the LuxAlgo live stream. My name is Jacob. Notice the mic has changed. I saw a few people complaining about the actual clarity of the other mic, so here you go. Here's the real mic. Here's the real mic, you meanies. Just kidding. I mean, if I'm going to be at the... I think what I'm going to use this one for... I'll use this one for if we do stuff like around the studio, but recently we've been at the desk, so there's not really no reason. This mic is so much better. You not standing today? Bro, damn, I just came in. I just literally got home, like literally 20 minutes ago. Jumped on the computer and then booted it up. I tripped the breaker with too much power pulling. I was going to put the smoke machine on, tripped it. So I'm like, screw this. We're just going to get into charting. We might as well. All right, let's get to it. There we go. Trying to make sure we're dialed in there. Here we go. Get the music down a bit here. Great song. I love this song. I'm going to go back to our other music, but lots to go over today, guys. Welcome back. Appreciate you being here like always. I'm going to make sure to go live on my other platforms really quickly. Remember, again, we will take suggestions after we've gone over majority of what we normally go over. Like, why you log me out, bro? Epidemic, why you logging me out? I need that royalty-free garbage, dude. Come on, just kidding. Epidemic, best royalty-free music probably on the market, besides a few others. Besides the people that also post the same songs to other platforms. All right. I think you posting that garbage, bro. All right. I forgot. Let me go live on TikTok as well. Bear with me. There we go. And then we're going to get to it. Jerome P. FOMC minutes, remember they released on Wednesday. Didn't really have much of adjustment today. We just actually skyrocketed on non-farm payroll, which was lit. Where is my... On the U.S. side. Again, this is why you diversify. You know, it's the most cheesiest thing in the market. Diversify your portfolio, man. It's the best. It literally is the best way. It's like, you know, Bitcoin being down. I mean, I don't give a crap because my Tesla's at 250. We bought at 160. We're almost up $100 a share on Tesla. I mean, come on, man. If you're not in Tesla with me at 160, then you need to tune in the live stream more often. And don't act like you can't buy it out if you're not in the U.S. because you can. All right. All right, let's go, baby. All right, first off, appreciate everybody tuning back in. If you're new to the stream, I welcome you. Let's go ahead and get it. Today, we got an update on markets now fully pricing in 2 interest rate cuts by the end of the year. September and December meetings. I mean, we talked about at least one, but yet again, this is just as exciting. Let's get 2 in the books. Come on, baby. Come on, JP. Show us what's up. Show us what's up. Why isn't this cooperating today, Windows? Windows, you want to be nice to me? Thank you. So, JP, bring those in hot for us, and we'll get some crazy market moves. Yet again, we've already gotten them, right? And the Bitcoin repayments have begun, right? You know, people, this is the big fear. This is the big fear of Bitcoin crashing. You know, it's like, guys, at the end of the day, the amount of Bitcoin that is being repaid is $7 billion, okay? Or it's a little over $7 billion. But you have to realize that the market cap of Bitcoin itself is over I think it's 1.1 trillion today. It's like, they'll, you know, temporary back set. It's not like every single person that gets their money back is going to actually sell Bitcoin. I mean, a lot will, I'm sure, but it's just compare the amount that is actually being repaid and the actual market cap of Bitcoin. You know, this is pretty typical. We'll look at a weekly chart in a minute and show you. I mean, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad of a sell. Hit all my stop losses. Then for some reason, I don't know why you have stop losses. Exactly, Brad. It's only if everybody sells too. And it's only $7 billion. Now, if it was 10, 20 billion, it'd probably be a different story. But again, I'm liking that they're you know, they've only sent 1/3 of it, and they're gonna just send them in little batches, it seems. But I mean, who cares? We're just gonna trade it how it is. You know, if you're a firm Bitcoin believer and you've been in since you know, 2020, at least 2020, hopefully you were in at 2020. Crazy times, then you've suffered real pain, because I've been through the 2020 times. I remember the day that I stopped mining Bitcoin when I was just losing money every month. So I just went up to all my machines and just turned them off. Now I don't mine Bitcoin anymore. Just too much to keep up with. I was like, screw this. I'm just going to buy it. Bitcoin's so freaking low right now. I'm just going to keep buying it. There's no reason to mine it at this price. Is it over? Absolutely not, Crypto Chaser. Unemployment rate over 4%, guys, but non-farm payroll was a beat. BK, I thought. Oh, wait. It was a beat on prediction. It was predicted at 198, I think. This is month over month. I'm about to say. NFP was a beat today. That's why I saw the markets jump. It was beat on prediction. That was just last month. It's down from last month, which, again, I mean, if we see growth on prediction, that's good. But month over month, you know, it's not going to be the best, obviously, if we see some type of decrease. But this is good. Guys, I forgot to mention as well, if you don't know already, I know a lot of you have been asking for discounts. We are doing a discount right now. It ends tonight at midnight. Okay, it's July 40th is the code for the 4th of July. You get 40% off any plan. July 40th. Do it now if you've been wanting to lock in. It's literally any plan. If you're already a user, you can't get the sale. I know that for a fact, but, you know, you could try to sign your brother up and use your brother's account. I don't know. Whatever you want to do to try to work around that, that's up to you. But, again, if you're already a user, you don't have a brother, your sister, or your dog. I don't know. But again, July 40 for that 40% off code, LuxAlgo.com, guys. If you've been wanting to upgrade or anything like that, go check it out. BK sending the a link here. Oh yeah, you already did. There's the link. BK sent in the chat. All right, yeah. Besides that, I mean, let's just go over the crypto charts, right? Because, like, first of all, there's what NFP will do to you. Happy 4th of July. There's your freaking skyrocket of a candle move on gold. I know you guys are gold fiends in most chats here. Again, NFP, if you're not paying attention, then you're probably definitely happy and wondering why the gold spiked today. Well, there you go. That's what you should be paying attention. You lost your money, didn't you? Ken, I think everybody in the crypto market's been losing money, but no, I've been buying Bitcoin since 2016. So I'm good, brother. We're freaking killing it on Tesla. Tesla, we've been buying at 160. Dude, I can't believe Tesla today was the high. Oh, I was hoping we had $100 a share today. Nuts. Let me see here. Solana, though, guys. No, the biggest reason I'm upset is Solana. Like, this is probably why I'm like I have a little grogginess in my throat. Because last night, you know, it was a fun night. We have the best fireworks show in the country. Freaking nuts. You know, I've had a limit order at 121 forever. And on the daily, this is the Tether fair. No, this is Coinbase. Coinbase hit 121.01. 121.01. And you know me, I had a limit. I just have orders set. Like, when I buy long-term, guys, I just have orders set at key levels. And then if it says, oh, order filled, I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, order filled. Woke up and saw it was already back up to 134. I was like, that's nice. You never do a round number. I always do a round number, Jack. No. I'm round number king. That's me. Round number king. The 121, though, yeah, that was the price I wanted. And it hits 121.01 on Coinbase. I had an order on Binance as well. I like to split my assets between Binance and Coinbase, but had an order on Binance as well, and Binance actually only hit, I think it hit 121.50 or something. 121.15. Sorry, I think the tether was 50. 121.15, man. This is a little bit. I would have been less pissed if it wasn't 01. It was 121. Yo, regular status. If you keep spamming the chat, bro, I'm gonna ban you. So just letting you know. Sorry, brother. Don't spam. Maybe you should put the other in juke. Fan with the errors. Fan with the errors. I mean, I'm not upset though. I have such a big Solana bag. I'm not really worried about it. Like, we picked them up at 121 before. It's just nice when you can pick it up multiple times. Like the 121 off of this dip before it made that 184 run was nuts, right? It hit 118. So, I mean, we'll see how it closes today. We're going to go over suggestions here in just a minute, guys. So I appreciate you putting that in. I'm going to drop this in the chat. Give me 1 second. pin this in each chat. All right. I should probably put the link with that, but whatever. That's what I'll do. All right. Let's go ahead and get into Bitcoin, though, and get our Bitcoin predictions in. Today, more than likely, we're just going to do an hour and a half today. If you guys don't know, if you're new to the stream, I appreciate you. Again, I literally have a newborn baby due in like a day, like Saturday, or tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's our due date. Okay, the other person, our close friends that had the same exact due date as us, literally had their baby last night. So I'm gonna stream while I can, but I think we're only doing an hour and a half. Yo, SJ7, man, I don't appreciate you just being like, you're acting like you're here only for the giveaway, bro. He's just saying no giveaway today, question mark. I mean, it is Friday. We're going to do the giveaway, but you just got to give me a minute. I mean, come on. My calls on July 4th birthday expired worthless. Now. We'll get to the giveaway, guys. Come on. I know people that got liquidated need it. So don't worry. Do not worry. All right. Let's get to the Bitcoin predictions. Don't make Jacob angry. Dude, this daily candle on Bitcoin is actually pretty clean right now. All right. Let's go ahead and do Bitcoin predictions. If you don't know what that is, all it is you get a chance to potentially be a top 10 viewer. If you're a top 10 viewer, you get a 1 in 10 chance of winning $100 on top of the giveaway. Let me do something really quickly. Forgot to do this. Oh, wrong button. All right. All right, the price we're going to go with today for the Bitcoin predictions, if you want to be a part of it, man, I mean, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice price already. 56. 56,500. That's the price we're going to go with today. If you, oh, wait, hold on. I got to unlist the other stream. Gosh dang it. Don't you love it when the bot just doesn't work? Me. Bull run, super fun. Let's do it, man. Let's do it off these lows. Come on, daddy. Give it to me. Off these lows would be so nice. Let me, guys, if you want to be a part of the main stream, then make sure you go back into the YouTube channel and you click the other stream. There's multiple YouTube streams that have the that's gonna have the bot in there in a minute if you want to be a part of the Bitcoin predictions. I just put somebody was complaining about the mic, and honestly, the other one was pissing me off because it died like 3 times already. So we got the good mic back, just because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to have that mic on, I guess, unless I leave it. So what I'm gonna hold on. What? Y'all are double hearing me now. Why did that move? That was weird. Oh, the charting. The charting was double. Sorry, forgot about that. So it doesn't make sense to have both. Because I'll use it for when I start walking around. I'll use it when I walk around and do other stuff. It's just this is much clearer. Okay. We're going to take suggestions in a little bit, guys, I promise. All right, here we go. Let's open the queue. 56,500 is the price we're going to go with today. If you think it's more or less, here we go. Exclamation BTC more or less. If you think it's going to be more or less than 56,500 by the end of the stream, you get 100 points added to your profile. Lock it in now, baby. Let's see what Pepe Will wants to do as well. Man, he had his first red trade in a while. It was only at $87 though. I don't really count it because it wasn't the full 2 hours, but today will be only an hour and a half. I honestly think an hour and a half stream is probably the move rather than 2 hours. Just that, you know, it's just we get through stuff quicker, and like you can, if people actually watch, a lot of people watch it after the fact. And it just like ramps. It's just easier to watch the whole thing later because I even go back and if we talk about certain levels that I forgot to put on my chart, and then I go back and watch it as well. All right, what will Pepe pick today, baby? Let's see. The king himself knows what's up, dude. He's on a less addiction. He's on a less addiction, bro. He's been shorting a lot. Short, long. He hasn't longed in a minute. Goodness gracious. Look at all these shorts. All right. Pepe Will with the less today. Let's see what he's got. Not a bad, you know, it's a little bit of a buyback already on the daily. Not a bad spot to take a less for Pepe Will. All right. First on, let's go over the chart now. If you want to get that in today, make sure you join the main YouTube stream and get your prediction in. Do I think Bitcoin price will drop to 45K? As of right now, you can say it's possible. At the moment, though, I wouldn't say it's 100% going to happen yet. But you have to understand our next target level right now is 48. Okay, so let's do one stone at a time, right? So this target down here, if we were to continue lower, would be 48. You can notice where is Bitcoin bouncing at the moment. It pretty much tagged what? 53,500. 53,500 was that tag. And if we were to mark off, you know, roughly 53,500, right, just here, you can see it's starting to get into some previous higher volume on the daily before it made that breaking move. But it's already getting bought back. So with it getting bought back here, it's one of those things where let's look at like the money flow profile and see, and you can already tell at the moment that it's literally majority volume sitting down here. This is LuxAlgo copy. Let me go back to the other one. What happened? I say that's not the right money flow profile. Let's go to Bitcoin again. So analysis front Bitcoin, yeah. You know, we had the weekly zone here. We're still watching, right? We wanted the closure over this. That's not going to happen. I'm going to go ahead and take that line off. We had this line there last week. We got that closure. We were hoping for that breaking move, but it was so weak to the upside on Monday. We ended up falling off, especially with those payments coming through. So we're back into a pretty decent pullback. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it's not a terrible pullback. You know, this is, you know, pretty clean. We've discussed this as well, guys, and there you go. Your recent pivot on the weekly was back in January 2022, right, of 2024. And then your last swing high was the, you know, all-time high we set at 73,835. So that all-time high being set up there, and now we're making a full pullback. We bounced off the 382, and now we've fully actually tested a candle body at, what's it called, at the 50% retracement. I mean, can't get better than that, right? If this week we close for, first of all, over that 50% retracement, which right now lines up at 56,106, I'll be happy. But what I really want to see is this lower wick here, 56,500. If we can close over that, if we can close over 56,500, which is I think is our Bitcoin prediction today, yeah, that's the low of this candle. If we can close over that this week, you know, it'll be pretty nice. We got 2 days, 6 hours left. Ideally, we close over last week's low, which is 58,414. And that's possible. I mean, you could see it. You could see it bounce back in a few days. But as of now, again, we've discussed it already. When we went to retest these lows on the daily, when we had the daily retest this low on Wednesday when we were discussing it, we talked about how, you know, more than likely the continuation of the downside is way greater. I mean, your odds, you always want to play the odds, guys. This is a failed breakout move. A failed breakout move. More than likely, it's going to continue lower. They pretty much cleaned up a nice little bear flag there. If we go to the 4 hour, right, we had the breaking move. It went and retested this low. It didn't hold it at all. It completely demolished it. We talked about retesting 59,253. If it wasn't going to hold that, it's probably going to go pretty low. So Didn't hold that low, pretty much just lined up with that, false reversal, right? And that's where the signals and overlays come into play, right? So on the signals and overlays, we discussed it, 18 sensitivity, I said in the dashboard. Something we talk about all the time. If you're in a big mega trend, first of all, notice where the NeoCloud is. NeoCloud right now was trading bearish forever. It was trading bearish for a while. It's been trading bearish since up here in the above 65. And we were trading well below that NeoCloud. But this is something that we always talk about on trend continuations on higher time frames. Was see if price makes an extension to retest a previous NeoCloud's high, which is this little cloud here, as you see this, and then fail it, right? The minute it escapes the other side, you got a 3 signal as well. More than likely, your odds that this overall trend, the high time frame trend, is going to continue are way greater. And as you can see, we had a beautiful, beautiful break of those lows. Now, my targets will always be like these 4-hour lows, which was 58.825 for the most part, and the daily lows, stuff like that. But right now, it's the first time we've actually come back to fully retest that NeoCloud. So we'll see if it continues or not, right? Because remember, as long as it's trading below the NeoCloud, it's still in a nice bearish trend. If we go to the weekly, though, we still have on the signals and overlays a NeoCloud that we've been holding. So we're inside this weekly open close level as well there. I want to see if we can get a pretty clean, potentially close this week within the NeoCloud too, which would be really clean. So if that happens, we'll be happy as well. Again, Fibonacci, this pretty much lines up with that Fibonacci. That's how the NeoCloud is pretty much used, which is really clean. But 56,500 was that low that I would really like to close over this week. So we got 2 days, 6 hours. Get ready for that. Let's see where it closes. But yeah. Yo, Jeff, are you trading? You said I bought this morning and in profit right now. Should I take profit or hold? It depends what you're trading. Are you trading leverage? If you're trading leverage, I mean, just start upping your stop or something. I would recommend holding that for, the next few years, to be honest. If you want to play right. All right, let's go over to gold before people freak out. Again, gold signals and overlays right here. 14 sensitivity, as you can see, made a massive move. Never touched the NeoCloud and continued. Non-farm payroll pumping us. Let's get it. Let's go. Sadly, though, we did not get a retest of that 2340, which I would have wanted. NFP today spiked these lows. Probably liquidated some people there or stopped some people out before it made that run to the upside order block. Again, a TP target hit 2386. That's what I would have been targeting, 2386. Money move for sure. Fantastic. Closing over that price would be great. 2375 was another one that we were watching as well. Just that open close rejection we had. Non-farm payroll sending it. It's not really, this is how it moves. These sell-offs are based on news as well. Buybacks usually based on news too. So from here, what I would be watching is a closure over this previous lower high here, which is 2387. If we can close over that, and hold this area here, right? If we can, hold well above these previous highs, I can give it all the way back down to 2376 on the daily. More than likely now your next target, and I would be targeting, would be 2426. That would be my next target right now. You got plenty of room. 2400 maybe psychologically have some issues, but again, I would, good target besides the 26 was 2420 works too. But mega moves on that daily here. Very clean price action. That's the best part about gold. And the euro, sometimes you can get really clean price action. But lovely breaking move above that previous lower high there. And man, can't get better than that. We have a nice breaker block / imbalance overlap. We'll see how that plays out as well. All right, that's the end of Bitcoin predictions. If you didn't get them in, you didn't get them in. I'm closing that queue now. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get the other stream ramping up as well. Let me unlist it again. The indicators you see on my chart are the price action concepts indicators and the signals and overlays. Bitcoin at 42K. That's a lie. I don't know where you got that number. Can you help me about my SMC strategy? What's wrong with it? I have the indicators. Could you show the setting of the order blocks and FEG for, yeah, all I did, you know, I have breaker blocks on here. This is all default. I have breaker blocks. And then if you go down here, click FEG there, and then volatility threshold I have at 0.5. Another thing I've been looking at too, guys, was the inverse. Inverse FEGs are, you know, a lot of people trade those on lower time frames. But those are insane. They can be really insane. But yeah, for gold, guys, you know, let's just close over that high right now. Upside target now would be that 24.26. Let's go over to Ethereum. Oh, ETH completely demolished all of its. I mean, classic ETH here. You're so funny. No, I'm messing. ETH, honestly, is, like, I love ETH, but this is the one that probably gives me the biggest headache. Bitcoin trading in the 56. I mean, I'm not complaining. Bitcoin's fine. Bitcoin's fine. Ethereum, like, you get ETF approvals, they're not even trading yet, and it just gets completely erased, which is, you know, whatever. But Solana and Bitcoin, definitely my go-tos. Ethereum is always going to disappoint me. But at the end of the day here, you know, price action is price action. Yo, Doberman, dude, member for 3 months, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. But here we go. Back at these lows, 2,900, guys. If this daily closed over 3K, I mean, it's not bad. A 3K hold would be ideal. You need it. You need the weekly 100% to close over this low. Shane with a member for 2 months, bro. Let's go. Appreciate both you boys. Appreciate both you boys. Let's go. Let's get it. All right. Bouncing off this previous weekly open close low, right? Already. We need to just close over that price. 29.24. 29.24. Looking for that, you know, closure this week for now. Again, I would not be bullish on Ethereum at all. Like, there's not. You're in bear structure. I mean, you can't. You've been in bear structure since freaking 3,700, right? It's like when you start seeing bear structure play out, you start seeing lower highs form. There's no reason to be looking long, unless you break some type of swing point. Unless you break those swing points. Yeah, the promo code. Let me repost this. I'm going to. I always do that. Unpin. Let me repost this thing. Hold on. Give me 1 second. There we go. Repin. No! I hate when it messes up. Why are you screwing me, bro? Message retracted. It's like, no, I didn't call for that. There you go. The sorry, Wardo. If you didn't get it in, you didn't get in, buddy. There you go. I'll pin it. There you go. ADA, him over here already with the ADA. We're going to take suggestions in just a minute, guys, I promise. All right. All right, so Ethereum there at 29.24, okay? 29.24 at these lows, right? It's currently on the daily doing fine. It took out those lows, but these lows here, 28.14, 28.50, you know, and then this low today was 28.09. So it was a decent move today, but it is bouncing back, which is good. It's nice to see people are, you know, willing to buy it at, you know, this level here. 29.24 coming from that weekly, again, open close level there. That, honestly, it's making me consider buying some. I didn't have an order on Ethereum set. I just had an order. I just have orders usually set on Solana and Bitcoin for buys. When you hit key levels, I haven't set one on Ethereum for a while just because it was taking, you know, it was being slow compared to the others. So we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. I want to see how this weekly candle closes because I do think Ethereum could probably get a little bit lower. Daily time frame right now, 2605 I would be watching if it makes a full pullback. If it actually closes on the weekly, though, over this weekly open close low here, I might then set an order at that weekly open close low again next week. So we got 2 days and 6 hours. I might set a long-term buy again at that low. Again, long-term buy. That means I'm going to be holding this thing for at very least 5 years. Okay, so don't buy dips unless you're actually going to be holding it. Yeah, I appreciate you watching from India, dude. That's awesome. But yeah, Ethereum, I mean, that's pretty much what we're watching. That weekly open close low there. Signals and overlays front as well. This thing has been chilling on the Neo Cloud, waiting for its next move as well. Decent little pullback there. I'll go to the daily with the signals and overlays here. Optimize 15. All right. So in this case, here you go. So this is what we were discussing before, right? We always like to wait for the Neo Cloud to flip. It just flipped on this sell-off. So if it bounces here, what I will be watching now, can I favorite that? I can. Boom. What I'll be watching now is actually from this swing break there. There you go. 618 lines up beautifully with these lows. I'd be watching this area right here if I were to take a trade for a short or something. If I were to take a trade for a short, I mean, that's perfect. Look at the way these lows line up with these highs. I'd be looking for a retrace back to that and then taking it lower for a short. But again, I rather buy ETH at dips for long term than short it midterm. I'd rather short other things that are actually worth shorting, like XRP and ADA. But Ethereum off 29.24. Like I said, if the weekly closes over that level, I will probably set a buy order around there for next week. So not too shabby, not too bad, not too bad. All right. I guess I might as well start the should I call it liquidation giveaway? Get some of your funds back. I'll start the giveaway. It's going to be in the vertical stream. How much grayscale dumpage on get the ETF launch, you think? And ETFs are planned to be traded next week, I think. I think we said roughly the 15th. If you want... I didn't put that in there either. Again, guys, we're doing... For 4th of July, we're doing a 40% off sale right now. July 40 is the code if you want to lock in 40% off. But it ends tonight, okay? So this was kind of a pop-up sale. It does end tonight. So if you do want to be a part of that, make sure that you do it today. Otherwise, you're not gonna be able to get it. He needs some money back, he said. All right, let's go ahead and do the giveaway. Whatever. It's gonna be in the vertical stream. It's started now, guys. If you be a part of today's giveaway, type an exclamation 100 in the vertical chat on YouTube. We're giving away $100 to three people. And also giving you 40% off all day today, so kind of a big deal. So money in the bank. Exclamation 100. It's not in that chat, Shane. You guys are in the wrong chat. Go to the other chat on YouTube. The bot's staying in that other one. I'm not gonna play this bot back and forth game. So if you want to be a part of the giveaway, just join the other chat and put it in there, and then come back to the mainstream. Again, if you type in exclamation 100, you're locked in. The minute it pings you and say, hey, you got an entry, you're locked in. You can't get more entries than what after you type that in. If you want more entries, though, just join the HODL gang. It's literally $1 to join on YouTube. You get 5 entries versus 1. But you do have to be subbed to the YouTube channel if you want to be a part of the giveaway. You do have to be subbed to the YouTube channel. Everybody that's typing in exclamation 100 in the chat, in the main chat, it's not, you got to go to the other one. You have to go to the other one. Here. To get it in. Here. There's the other one. If not, just go to our YouTube channel and click you'll see 2 streams. All right. So yeah, Ethereum there, beautiful, beautiful little retrace back to 29.24. And there you go, Breadman. Welcome to the Hodl Gang, brother. Man locked in 5 extra entries to every single Friday $300 giveaway. Literally, it's $1 if you have YouTube Premium. You can sign up for free as well. But again, if you want to get want to be a part of the giveaway, type in !100 and make sure you're subbed, or it won't be able to pick you. You have to be subscribed to the channel at least. And the subscription's free. So, appreciate you guys. Let's continue on our analysis today. Ethereum. Again, if the weekly closes where it's at, if it closes above this open close low here, then I will probably set a limit order at 29.24. Me, not LuxAlgo. I will set a limit order at 29.24, probably just to kind of add to my overall long I have in Ethereum. So we shall see. We will see. Again, if you want to be a part of the giveaway, make sure you go into the other stream on YouTube, the vertical stream on YouTube. Type it in over there. All right. Besides that, let's go to Solana. So Solana, like I said already, I'm a little upset with Solana. Just a little upset. I had a limit order on Coinbase at 121. I also had a limit order on Binance at 121 for to pick up a decent bit more. It hit 121 and 1 cent. And again, I've never had problems with even numbers, Dennis. Never had problems with it. Obviously, we hit it very easily the last time. I'm not, it's just a bummer that it was by 1 cent. I mean, come on. But I will say on the daily, though, if you get back to the last time I hit 121, it's fine. I picked some up there before. It's whatever. So we'll see here. I did just recently pick some up at 140. We'll see how it does with the 136. If it closes this week over 136, 137, I will take the rest of the money I made on that short and buy the rest of my Solana that I want. If it gives me a weekly close over the 137, I'll just say 137. I will 100%, me, Jacob, not LuxAlgo, will be buying some at 136.50 for a 5 to 10 year hold, if not longer. Okay, so that's pretty much. Anytime I say I'm buying a dip, guys, it's not a trade, okay? You have to understand. All right, but yeah, for Solana now, again, there's that weekly 136.50. What's nice is Solana's holding up. Everything else is crushing lows. Solana's holding up. Let's go. I mean, that deserves a... Honestly, right now,
Who's your daddy?
My camera again, like always. Right on cue. And this is why making videos is so much easier. That's why making videos is so much easier. All right. Live, there's always something that screws up. All right. But in this case, 137 on that weekly close. I want it. Give it to me. Is that plugged in? Yeah. Okay. If that doesn't happen and we close beneath it, I'll probably just wait a little bit and see if it does retest 121 again. But Solana literally, guys, is holding versus the rest of the market. It's just literally chilling. Like it's down this week, sure, but it's already back today, up 5% for one. I mean, Bitcoin's barely almost green today, not green yet, but we're up 5% today on Solana. So getting that closure of 137 is pretty clean. I think this value is great on Solana. But again, I can't give you all financial advice. I'm personally going to pick some up if we close over the weekly chart at 136.50, and then going to be continuously holding for the next few years. But I think all these key levels are good buys. 136 coming from that weekly rejection we had and support from back when it first made that breaking move to 250. This year, though, I do think we could hit 200 again this year. Our overall target in let's say a little over a year, within a year would be 250, at least. More than likely, based on my holdings on Solana, the only reason I would sell at 250 is if there's some other asset I want to pick up more of. So there is a potential. There is a potential that 1 cent day. Again, it was one of those things that happened when I wasn't even watching the markets. I like I said, when I have orders in at for long-term levels, I just don't even look at it. I mean, you can see overnight it literally wicked it and then just it's back up. But it's like I'm not gonna worry about, you know, just a few bucks on a potential entry. I mean, I'll get better confirmation either way at this point, but that's not a big deal. Dude, Bitcoin Pepe's back, bro. Pepe's back. Pepe Wheel is back. I gotta be careful saying Pepe's back. Pepe Wheel's back. But yeah, so that's Bitcoin that's Solana. Let's jump over to I want to look at the euro and look at crude oil as well. Crude oil back still above the 80s. And the euro making its breaking move back to where it recently took that drop off again. The non-farm payroll today launching, moving it up. 108.5 obviously would have been an upside target. As you can see, it pretty much tagged it. Got a 29% order block as well, right? I know we've discussed this order block here on the euro. I'd be watching to see if it wants to actually give a cleaner reaction than what we've seen. There's an extended turning point already. Does price actually break this high that it's set? The high was 108.423. If it doesn't, you know, right now, I mean, we've already made a pretty clean extension. So, yeah, this thing looks good to actually make a potential retrace on the euro. Nice little upside move to re-hit highs. If you look at the money flow profile, let me go to 200 bars here. Let's see where it's at. Volume's still sitting low, which is good, meaning that, you know, up here it could trend easier. When you're in those value ranges, it doesn't really trend as much. Yeah, it's still down there, 107.5. So major mover. Major mover off of that higher low there. So not too shabby. Not too shabby. Above these highs. It just went straight into trend state. It went straight into trend state as soon as it came out of that value range. Optimized sensitivity is 10 here on the 4 hour. We got that 3 continuation signal there. I want to see, we just flipped on the Neo. So we flipped on the Neo here. Trend is starting to pick up 55%. That's a good start. Nice slope. If it respects that Fibonacci, or sorry, if it respects that Neocloud, it will be a fib retracement. But I will say that I love that it's turning, which is good. It's a lovely turning point. Let's go to the daily. Daily's making a breakout so far of its, you know, very weak bearish Neo. 108.8 there, I think, comes from the weekly. Does it? Yeah. Several times on that weekly. 108.8 would be a good weekly target. I mean, you could be safe too and say 108.7. That could be really good. This is back inside of that breaker Neo, but again, it already rejected that. Or sorry, breaker imbalance already rejected that. So for now, I definitely wouldn't be that bearish. Maybe a retest of 108 would be great, and then it'd make that breaking move. But you know, for now, if the daily's going to keep closing on top of each other, closing over previous day's highs, there's not really anything to stress about. And then you had non-farm today that just took off. So not a crazy deal. Not a crazy deal. Let's look at the Dixie. I think the Dixie, yeah, Dixie came down, makes sense. NFP drop. Now, this, I mean, it had its slight uptrend. Slight downtrend, slight uptrend, makes sense, is resetting a bit here. Honestly, where it's at right now could be a start to it bouncing again. I mean, you could maybe come back to this area. This shouldn't show up. Yeah, it's not going to show up. But for now, I'd be targeting for this to go maybe a little bit lower. 104.7, probably a good spot to keep an eye on it. Between 104.8 and 104.7. So it's in 104.8s right now. Avalanche, man, we didn't get the trade entry, which sucks. I really wanted this thing to make a small retrace back to this 27.31. Would have been, honestly, a perfect rejection. Perfect short spot. Didn't get it. It already broke that low, so pretty much if I were you, I would just take off that alert. We also have an alert for the order blocks and the imbalance as well, but already broke the low, so that it would have already hit majority targets we would have had. NASDAQ, though, guys, let's just flip onto the other side of the market because I'm beyond giddy about Tesla. Tesla hitting 250 today. Absolutely banging. Okay, we got to get that clip. We got to get the clip of buying at 160. Again, we saw 2023 had a bad year on Tesla, right? 2023, we were down, right? It was pretty flat. But again, out of its competitors, the only pretty much EV company that made money. I don't know why this isn't loading. All right, fine. Screw you too, Tesla. Not loading. All right, whatever. It was flat year over year. Still made money, though. But we saw the massive uptick in the news last week. So with it continuing where it's at, man, I mean, upside target 260. It'd be $100 a share. Unreal. It pretty much all that 160 price came from was these open close weekly lows right here. All right, 164 down to the low was 152. We wanted to buy in there. You know me, I like my even numbers. 160, Dennis. Filled just fine, brother. But I'm just playing. But yeah, remember that 254 target up there weekly, lower high would be a good target. I mean, it's such a good price. 160 was such a good price. There's no reason for me to take profit. I mean, it'd be like the fact that it's moved as much as it has off 160 is insane. Insane. What's up, Eli? How you doing, bro? You got it on 120.90 for Sol? You got an alert, though, 121. Got you. But major move off the 160. Great job if you're in that as well. That's why you tune into the stream, baby. Let me see here. Bitcoin. Maybe Pepe will be wrong today again. We'll see. He's been right for a while. So maybe 2 back-to-back red days. You can't buy Tesla, not allowed. Have you tried other platforms? Crude oil, let's look at it. So crude oil on the weekly. All right. 80.61. I mean, this thing's rejecting now an 8% order block. This is a pretty weak order block. I just need to make sure I'm not getting... I have to look at my phone now every once in a while because literally my wife would go into labor any day. Like any day. It's like it's like literally any second. It's very possible. Now, this thing made that massive move, right? Massive change kick, went back up to 84. It's rejected now. Again, very aggressive slope. I would want to see 80 retest. I want this thing to extend a little bit higher, but it makes sense that it's rejecting this previous lower high here already. You had an imbalance plus an order block there before that rejected just fine. Price action front, I mean, from this low there, the fib doesn't even line up close to that previous high. 80 though, every single time we talked about breaking over 80, we thought, this thing's probably going to make a big move, and it ended up going up to like 80. What was the high? 84.50. I mean, great target. Great target. 84, 80, 83, 80, 84 in general. Great target. If it can come off this high, it'd be kind of good. Maybe settle in the lower 80s. That'd be great. So we'll see where it's at coming into this week. Bitcoin's bouncing for sure. Let's see. Let's see if it holds up. But, man, I think, Dow's up today. Not as much as the NASDAQ and the ES. The NASDAQ, though, sorry, let me go back to the NASDAQ. NASDAQ, we discussed this on Wednesday. We were saying, this thing, if it closes over that previous daily high there, that it set all-time highs of, 371, it's probably just going to grip and rip. We talked about how today was pretty big news because it was pricing in, the minutes, the FOMC minutes on Wednesday weren't too crazy. They were pretty on point on. Or they were pretty on point. But, again, that was after market close on the U.S. side. And today with non-farm coming in at a beat, even though it was less than the previous month's whatever. And today we also got the potential 2 rate cuts by the end of the year. It's starting to increase a lot. As you can see here, we got a 98% chance. 99% chance for at least one. So we'll see. Hopefully we get a rate cut. I think we'll get at least 1. 2 would be even better. But we'll get a nice breaking, probably 21K. The live was too short. It's possible. Oh, yeah, Dennis. I forgot about that. But here you go. So 21K is probably going to be that move. We discussed already, though, on Solana, or on Solana, on the NASDAQ, how this was a good peak because of the Fibonacci lining up with previous highs. It bounced. Now, your next peak here for Fibonacci to line up with previous highs, right, would be, boom. I'm going right for 21, guys. Right for 21. I mean, that's it, baby. It's going to hit 21. It's going to come right back. It'll 21 will be that next high, 100%. Watch it. Watch my words. Unless for some reason some crazy news hits the market and completely dumps it. That's non-related to price action. 21 looks like it could easily just go rocket. I mean, if Nvidia and Tesla are going to keep doing the same thing for the next few weeks, I mean, guys, Tesla's got ground to cover, baby. We got places to be, people to see. We got 280 in the books coming up. We got 300 to back it off of that. I mean, guys, we got plenty of Tesla room. You feel me? This is just driving FOMO right now. Tesla, the meme, besides GME and Chewy right now, Tesla, the meme coin. I mean, GME is probably falling off now. But besides Chewy, Tesla's becoming the FOMO piece of the NASDAQ. You feel me? All right. Chewy, though, freaking, major wicks last week because of the Roaring Kitty effect. Freaking almost $40. Back to 25 though. Still nice movers though. Still holding up. Is this going to give me financial information? No, it's not going to connect. Thanks a lot, Trading View. No, just kidding. Love you, Trading View. For some reason, your thing's not connecting for me. It's probably my issue actually. This Wi-Fi card's been a little weird. Chewy, great bounce back today, 3.82%. People are going to start buying this probably a lot soon. I mean, the fact that Roaring Kitty owns 9 million shares is a little ridiculous. You know who capitalized on that? It was not him. It was other markets pumping on that news. But I will say, right now, weekly on Chewy, this high, 25. I mean, just hold 25. Why not? Hold 25. It wicked that upside order block, though. Wow. Beautifully. It is off? Okay, good. I love the layout of it, but it's always been a little slow, too. We've been over gold, guys. We've already gone over gold. I'll give you one more price target on gold right now. We're going right for 24.26. 4 hour missed our retest that we wanted. Now, if we got a retest, it'd be somewhere around... I mean, honestly, I want to see a retest this imbalance here inside that breaker block. 36% breaker. No reaction to the bear side. Again, guys, order blocks 100% are based on reaction. Just price react. Didn't react. Now it's a breaker. Guess what? If we go to actually retest that on top of that imbalance, we probably would get a beautiful bounce. And to line up the Fibonacci there, let's see, targeting was be 2410. Just wick 2410. Give me a pullback to 2380, and I will dive in with both feet. Okay, we'll be locking that in big time. See, give me that long buy off of that. But yeah, let's go over suggestions. What do y'all want? Everyone sold their Bitcoin backed gold. They should just buy that new Bitcoin backed gold asset. No, gold backed Bitcoin asset. Goat, I see you on TikTok, and I gotta be honest, you spamming is not gonna make me want to go over it. Just letting you know, it's not gonna work. Litecoin, yeah, I saw the alert today. Litecoin was like the biggest loser of the day or something. Freaking tanked. Looks like some liquidation issues. We can look at Jupiter. Yeah. So back at the lows again. Litecoin, like we discussed, based on its history, you know, this is the least one that I'm not a big fan of XRP, not a big fan of ADA. This is probably the next one up that I'm not a huge fan of. It's just, why buy Litecoin when you can buy Solana? Why buy Litecoin when you can buy Ethereum? Why buy Litecoin when you can buy Bitcoin? I mean, just saying. But honestly, you got these weekly lows right now. 61.31. You got this low here, 64.14. Why buy it when you can buy near or link or render, just like Dane? The 63, yeah, the 60s seem like a price that you would want. Now, it's hard to do TA on this at all, just based on its current price action. Still, obviously, extremely bearish. There's no reason to look long on this, unless for some reason you actually did want to buy it. The indicator you're seeing right now is the price action concepts indicator. But here you go. You got a very heavy order block down here at 50, right? You got 7.5 million in volume that's been there before at 50. We just broke at 12%. So, you know, upside obviously makes sense why they have higher volume. It's just every time they've drove those prices, they've been sold. People trying to probably close their bag and buy, you know, newer trending assets. $50, you know, it's crazy. Litecoin's still trading at 50. I'm proud of Litecoin trading at 50. I know somebody discussed how, you know, they were holding at $100, but I mean, it's being okay. First off, let's just compare weekly candles, right? The biggest thing you can do if you really are worried about, you know, maybe this is it, you know, this is down right now 18% on the week. Bitcoin, let's see in comparison how Bitcoin's trading. Bitcoin's down 9%, okay? So it's really not far off, right? It's not far off from what Bitcoin is doing on the weekly. If we go to Ethereum as well, 13%, not far off. So it is a logical move like that Litecoin is making, right? It is a logical move. It's not something that is completely stressful because it's down, you know, 18%. It is still an altcoin. But it coming down to 61.50, you know, see anywhere in the 60s right now, I would want to see a weekly bullish close. But, you know, there's absolutely no reason to consider longs on this unless you're like want to be a long-term investor for it for some reason. For now, this extension's insane. It just dropped pretty hard. There you go, though. The 618 lines up with that previous low here on the 4-hour. You'll probably get a little bit of bounce back like you're seeing now, but it looks as if this is, you know, this is a pretty weak one. If price was already back up here like 64, it would be stronger. So this thing looks like it could bear flag and then retest the low and then maybe set up for a reversal. But for now, besides this thing holding the low 60s, I'd be targeting 50 to the downside. Oh, Pepe wrong right now. Pepe was right a minute ago. He was right a minute ago. Pepe Will was right a minute ago. Where's he going to be? Where is he going to be in, let's see how much time we got. Where is he going to be in about 27 minutes? Right at the 1:30 mark today. We'll take it. Okay, I had another guy say GBP on the other stream. Let's look at it. GBP on the daily. I wonder why it's up today. Again, non-farm payroll. It already cleared targets. Next target, if it closes where it's at, be 128.5. 4-hour. Yeah, I mean, it would have hit a target of 128.1. After that, 128.5 again. So there's not really. Let's see if it can close over this last 4-hour high. This last 4-hour high is 128.1. Sorry, I keep forgetting you have to go really crazy. 128.144. 128.144. See if it closes over that. Then you more than likely could get that continuation. Not much room. Not much in the way, right? Not much in the way there. I usually place Fibonacci's on the most recent swing point after a structure break. So most recent swing point. So in this case, like here's your BOS. The last swing point was here. So, and then, you know, usually you want to go to the next swing point. Right now, it's like kind of weird spot. Come on, Pepe Will. Your pick is losing right now, bro. We were just going over Solana, guys. You can't go wrong with Solana, man. It's just right now, it's just been so clean. Solana, the fact that it bounced back like it did already. And guys, this on, like, you have to understand, Solana on the, like, Bitcoin, first of all, Bitcoin down almost 10% on the weekly. Solana is down 7% on the weekly. I'm going to be honest, that's incredible. The fact that it's not more, usually altcoins are more. The fact that it's actually bouncing off of these key weekly levels is why I love Solana so much right now. I mean, this just clarifies how great people want to buy this thing, you know, in these 120s, in the 130s. So, I mean, we'll see how the weekly closes, but the fact that it's usually, right, we see Solana, you know, or other altcoins selling off more than we see crypto, or more than we see Bitcoin or Ethereum and stuff like that. So it's lovely to see that it's, you know, sold off less. I mean, it had a huge sell off, but again, the daily today, huge bounce back, 4 hours left. Huge bounce back, 4 hours left. Yo, airdrop, I appreciate that, man. Airdrop me some ish. Just kidding. All right, guys. Again, we have a $300 giveaway going on right now. For some reason, if you're suffering from crypto losses, call 1-800-CRYPTO. You suck. Just kidding. Now go ahead and go to the main, not the main stream, the vertical stream on YouTube. There's 2 streams on YouTube. You'll see one that has Markets Illuminated thumbnail. Click that one. If you don't see the bot in the chat accepting entries for our $300 giveaway, you're in the wrong stream. Just keep clicking streams on YouTube until you find the right stream. There should be 2 streams. Click the one that has the bot in it. Again, the one that has the Markets Illuminated thumbnail. And you can enter via that chat, and you have a chance to win $100. Cardano. Okay, here we go. Let's go look at crappy Cardano. Y'all wanted it. Okay. We looked at it. All right, let's go to Bitcoin. Just kidding. I mean, this thing has been bearish for weeks. Okay, I'm gonna say this one more time, guys. This is why the weekly chart's so important. This is why the weekly is so important. First off, sorry, I'm reading the chat. Here's your weekly open close low here, 49 cents, right? 49 cents. This spot right here. The minute I see a candle on the weekly close below that higher low, there's absolutely no reason for me to consider the upside on ADA. You could have cashed in so big shorting at 50. You could have cashed in so big shorting at 50. Right now, this thing's down 28%. You know how much you could have made on a 28% dump? Insane. The minute a weekly candle closes below a previous higher low like that, bullish goes out the window. There's no reason whatsoever to be bullish. Okay, let's look at Solana. Great example. If Solana, okay, closes, to be honest, this is funny. I'm saying this like if it goes below that low, then Solana literally had a candle that closed over the low of the weekly. I got Solana goggles on. Oh, that's good. All right, hold on. That's so funny, bro. I love when that happens. All right, let's look at the difference here on Solana versus ADA. Hold on. All right, so first off, Solana, we've been in a bull run, right? We've already retested almost nearly all-time highs, for one. That's funny, though. That cracks me up. Again, we did, on this candle, we actually closed below that swing low, but notice what we held. We held this previous swing high, right? So we held that swing high versus ADA, like we discussed, made a breaking move and didn't hold any swing high. All it did was break a swing low. I don't see the difference, Dame says. Isn't that funny how that works? Either way, Solana holds swing highs while also breaking a very minor swing low. ADA did not do that. I can pull it back up. That's funny though. Notice here. Let's talk about it again. ADA breaks swing lows and then never held the swing high. So it's trading lower right now. I would be targeting probably 25. Right? Here's swing high to be holding as well. Yeah, honestly, I'd be targeting these lows. You can maybe get away with 30 for a bounce potentially. But it just faded, never showed any growth off of any previous levels. Pepe going to stream considered too high. Look at him like going against Pep. Look at him talking about Pepe wheel and it going like it is. Look at the daily on ADA breaking these lows versus Solana daily holding these lows, right? And here you go. Here's your lows being held above a previous daily high, right? The very significant daily high we talked about. That's why we wanted to buy off 121. Here's ADA. You see absolutely no, like this thing almost held these lows here, right? On that recent run that it had, right? Came down, tried so hard. Completely broke down, rejecting that breaker again, and now retesting nearly 30. Again, I mean, 30 cents seems easy on ADA, to be honest. Seems like it could easily break it. We'll see if it comes down to retest it. I would look for 30 cents right now. I would honestly look for 30 cents. All right, we need to go over render. Render. Y'all know the deal. It definitely picks them up at 7 again. 7 was, price that I've liked before. We had a beautiful bounce before off 7, hit a high at 10 there, and then almost 12. Came back to 7, shelved it at 7. Again, in 2 days, right now, I have a feeling that render is going to probably close somewhere around that 6.97 level in 2 days. I think it's going to close around 6.97. Very possible. Okay, very possible. So watch that on render. We're gonna go over Jupiter next weekend. Render, again, it's not far off either. It is not far off of that level. Watch to see if it does break back above that though. Right now, as you can see, we have a breaker that tried so hard to close green. Several aggressive wicks below the low. But the minute we actually had it wick like this, below this low here, pretty much was in the cards that this thing was gonna break. You got the break. You're now retesting. Recent swing off that BOS here. Again, there's your 50% retracement. Happens to line up with that previous low. It does look like it could easily probably reject that and go retest 6 again. But I will say on the weekly, if it closes over 6.972, which I think it is possible, if it does, then the following week we'll probably see it get bought back again to like $7.80, maybe $8. Maybe 8 buckaroonies. So we'll see. That's render. Let's go over Jupiter for Dennis. We went over gold like 4 times. So if you're asking for gold, then go back on the stream. If you don't know how to go back on the stream, go on YouTube and click one of the live streams and go back in it. All right, Jupiter right now, 4-hour structure's pretty bearish. Took out these lows easily. It's already starting to reject that imbalance. It took out that imbalance with a wick there. 75 though, makes sense. Pretty psychological level. High there, 76.15, rejecting those lows. I mean, honestly, I think your odds of retesting 65, 16, or 65 on the dot is pretty high right now if it closes like this. The daily though, the daily wick like this looks super clean. This daily open close high here when it got onto Binance is a decent little level to keep an eye on. You can see it wicked that today. If it closes green today, though, I do like it for a potential bounce back. Yesterday, what was that wick? What was that wick yesterday? Is that a real wick? Is that real? Oh. What exchange did it get listed on? We can look at Caspa. Oh, you forgot the name. Okay, then that makes sense. You know, it makes sense on these pumps, and then it usually pulls back quite aggressively. I want to see on the 1 minute, though. Like, how long? You didn't have much time on that. Yeah, 1 minute candle. Literally 1 minute wick. Even if you had a limit order, let's just say you had a limit order like 108, your average fill price would have probably been in the mid 90s. Like, your slippage would have been so crazy on that. That sucks, actually. That really sucks for people that were probably trading this and got slipped hard. Especially if they were trading leverage. You probably got slipped so hard. Daily, though, watch it bounce off this 16610, okay? That probably got slipped so hard there. So if it bounces, you know, if it actually closes green today, let's see if tomorrow it continues that. I like that it's, you know, respecting that a decent bit here. All right, let's go over Link. Link back down to 1236. Guys, I mean, there's just opportunity everywhere. It's just so nice. Link is one of those I do like. It's another one I pick up every once in a while when I see it. It's hard. So it's hard on these, especially the ones that are in the teens, stuff like that, to pick them up at key levels because there's not very significant levels yet. There's not significant levels in play yet. A level I'd probably buy this at is like anywhere below $10 if it were to get that pullback. I do like how it is, but again, what do we see here? I mean, this pretty much got driven after this head and shoulders, right? Lower high, off of a higher high, off of a higher high here, higher high, lower high. Lower high comes in, now it retests that low and now has fully broken it. Does it this week close where it's at, or can we get a buyback to 14 or at least 13, right? That'd be nice. Otherwise, I do think it could, you know, go back to retest 10 or lower. We'll see. But that's pretty much Link. Let's go to the daily. Link, there you go. Crush that low. If you get a retrace, reject 1318 could be a good short for short term. But again, these lows here are interesting. If it actually gets bought up in 4 hours, it's already getting bought up. If you get a daily close over like 13, it might be pretty clean. Yeah, there's some interesting stuff. Interesting stuff on Link for sure. I like it. I do like it for the long term. But I would like to pick up some more below $10. That'd be fantastic. That would be fantastic. Again, we've already looked at gold like 3 times. So everybody's saying, please check gold. I'm sorry, we looked at it 3 times already. Go back on the stream and look at it. Look at our analysis. I don't know why I typed it like that. Got some CAS suggestions. This one's a highly mined cryptocurrency right now. I swept those highs yesterday. Closed under that previous. Oh, never mind. It's a weekly candle. It did yesterday, though. Swept those highs yesterday and actually did that close under that high? It did. It closed under that high. Not one yesterday. That was earlier this week. But here you go. Last weekend, you had a candle sweep a high, right? It swept this high here, but then closed below that high. That's a great indication of a quick pullback, 100%. If you're watching those highs get swept like that and then the candle closes beneath that on a daily, you're probably going to continue lower. You got that continuation to the downside here. Recent structure shift. Whoa. Dang, if this thing actually right here, that was very nice. Very nice little comeback so far. If it closes over that 618, that'd be honestly 16 cents. If it closes over 16 cents, you actually might get a really nice bounce back to target for me would be 18. 16 to 18. That'd be a nice move. I don't know, man. People love gold so much. I mean, I like gold. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's nice, but like, you know, if you like 10% once a year, maybe majority of the time less than that. Like, what's here? I haven't even looked at it. You barely get 10%. Okay, last year did 23%. That's impressive. I'm actually shook. Last 5 years only did 12%. Oh, averaged in 5 years 12%. Average in 5 years 12. Average in 20 years was 10%. 5 year hold 75%. Wow, that's amazing. Let's see something. Man, I made 75% over 5 years holding my gold. Last 5 years for Bitcoin. Anybody want to guess? Anybody want to guess last 5 years for Bitcoin on the total return? Don't look it up. Winner gets a point. 700. Flashy's close. A little less than 700. A little less than 700. 4,000,000%. BK, you're right. First of all, the last 10 years, though, 12,000%. Now, obviously, majority of people didn't know about it. The last 5 years, 500%. Yeah, a little over 500%. Crazy moves. Crazy moves, man. So, again, you didn't hear it from me. Sell your gold, buy Bitcoin. No, I'm just kidding. We're getting, you know, we're starting to merge the two. Starting to merge the two. But that's just me. That's just me. We're just looking at the charts right now, man. We're doing our giveaway, guys. We got about 8 minutes left. Can I confirm there's a Solana Classic on CMC? I would have to look. Buy ADA, Matic, and XRP so I can finally take profit. Gosh dang. Don't do that. You know, I used to like Matic. I made some good money on Matic. Out of all of those, I like Matic. Out of all of those, Matic would be the only one that I somewhat like. And it's still crap. I probably wouldn't buy it. I used to like it. Just... It ruined everything for me. Yet again, weekly breaking with a huge weekly closure under these two very significant points there. I mean, there's no reason to look long the minute that happens. Matic's probably the only one out of those that I would ever consider. But again, boo-hoo. All right. Avalanche, though, watching it did break its support. I want to see it 20. I want to see 20 now. Give me 20. 20 could be a price. Could be a price on Avalanche. 20 could be a price on Avalanche. I do like it. You won 5,000 Matic on Binance? That's pretty cool. Hopefully it was when it was in the dollar range. Probably wasn't. Fib settings, pretty average Fibonacci settings. Nothing really too major on that. Yo, Pepe Wheel slacking today, bro. He's down. He's down. I kind of want to do the full 2 hours to see if he actually goes. You took the trade already up 10%. What's up, JPL? How you doing, man? Guys, I forgot. Let me mention this again. Again, we don't do that. We don't do sales like ever. We do not do sales very often. We do one Black Friday sale a year, and then every once in a while we'll do a random sale like this. But again, 4th of July sale ends tonight. It's for new accounts only, new members. You can, if you've liked the indicators today, you can get 40% off of them today. So use code July40 at checkout LuxAlgo.com. If you like any of the indicators I use, you also get risk-free for 30 days. But we're also doing a $300 giveaway on the vertical stream, so go check that out. Dude, I haven't looked at SEI in forever. Oh my lord. Dude, what happened? And here's a great example why you got to be very careful. Okay. This is literally, this is OG penny stocks right here. OG penny stocks. You get the hype train, right? You freaking pump it as much as you want. You hit that dollar mark, you're giddy, right? You're like, yeah, we hit $1. Let's go. It's going to hit $2 now. I promise you, if you've taken this long to hit $1, it's probably not going to hold that dollar for a long time. The other big thing, okay, guys, if you ever enter something like this early enough to where you see a 300% return on the price, not leverage, on the price. You get a 300% return on the price, and this thing just started trading on Coinbase or, Binance or whatever it may be, right? If you get that 300% return, take it. I promise you, you have to take it. There's no reason for you not to take it, okay? No reason for you not to take it. Here's a great example. It was long and hard time in trading penny stocks back in 2016 to learn this, but the same thing for stocks. Same thing for stocks, right? Unity, okay? I freaking love Unity. Unity software, incredible breakthrough technology, right? They IPO'd, right? They IPO'd. Immediately make a 132% run. Now, this is Unity, something that was priced in at $74 a share when it launched. 132% run. There's no reason off an IPO that a stock should run 132% immediately, right? So again, if you ever get that on a stock or crypto that's just started trading, take the gains. Take the gains. I promise you, take the gains. You're gonna get a better price at some point. And then it dipped, right? Ran again, and now look where it's at. It's all the way back down to $15, right? So it's just one of those things. Like eventually, when they start publicly reporting how they're doing as a company, it's going to price itself out. It's going to take a while, but it's going to price itself out. It just does. That's why, penny stocks are popular, but that's why you day trade penny stocks, because half the time it's just healthcare and they have an FDA approval, and then that's it. Then it just dumps after that. So trust me, it's not worth it. We can wait to buy it later for a way better price. Way better price. Another great example would be like Fubo, right? When online TV was popular, right? I traded this thing, and I could still look it up. Crazy trade. Okay, first of all, I traded this thing from $12 to like $35. I could go back and look at them. $12 to $35 on this mega pump. Now, this was back when live TV digital live TV was before YouTube TV. It just launched, and they had the craziest uptick in users ever in November of 2020, right? Because of COVID, right? So major moves, right? It came in, and yet again, if you're getting 200% on a stock that isn't GME or some crazy meme pump that's just based around COVID or whatever it might be, you just gotta take profits. It's not real. It's not going to be there that long. Now you can see it's literally, this is as crappy as ADA. Right? This is as crappy as ADA was. Or is, honestly. I covered CAS, I think. I don't know. Did I? I don't know. I have ADHD, man. Somebody give me that pill. Yeah, we did, actually. 16, if it bounced off 16 here. If it closed over 16, then going for 18. Is that a token? It probably is. ADHD is probably a token, 100%. If you were born in the late 90s, you probably have ADHD. If you don't, then your parents raised you right. Just kidding. I have great parents. But for real, though, we all have ADHD at this point. Honestly, everybody now that grows up with TikTok is just screwed. Just screwed. BK knows what I'm talking about. Yo, what is this Brett Gold, everybody? I've seen it on crypto Twitter. Yo, he's in. Pepe's in, dude. He's dialed. Pepe's in. It literally hit less there. It won on the 30-minute mark. Dude. That's crazy. Les was the winner. Holy crap. Right at the bell there. Dude, that's nuts. All right. Congrats if you said Les. You get 100 points added to your profile, and then on Monday we'll pick our winners. But there you go. Dude, that's crazy. Les is the winner. Yes, it was 56,500. Wait, was that? Did I? Yeah. Oh. Never mind. It's more for you guys, less for. Oh, we should have watched that. We should have watched it. 56,500 is more than. I already thought less. No, the price was 56,500. And then look, it's still sitting more right now. So Moore's the winner. Moore's the winner. Pepe Wheel was less though. Pepe Wheel got it right. Crazy. All right, so great job if you said less. Never mind. Great job if you said less. You get 100 points added to your profile. Let's see who said less, who said more, and then we're going to get into the giveaway. We're going to pick the giveaway winners. Jenny Swanson with the less. Yo, let's go, Jenny. Crypto with the more. Come on, Crypto. Dame with the more. Come on, Dame. Silent. Otto with the more. Doberman with the more. Come on, man. B-Ron Game with the more. Dennis with the less. Great job, Dennis. Yeah, it is less. Let's go. The points weren't added there, Doberman. Not yet. I'll add them with these. Mike play with the more. Let's go, Mike. Just kidding. The prediction was less. Now I'm tripping myself out. Yo, Mike with the more. Come on, brother. Sort of with the more. Ariel with the less. The sister goal with the more. Come on. Ahmed with the more. Come on. SJ with the more. Come on. Yam with the less. Great job, Yam. Jonah May with the less. Great job, Jonah. Han with the more. Come on, brother. Tala with the less. Great job. Igor with the more. Flashy with the less. There's a bunch of more entries. I think there was 56, but this is all that will load. Don't ask me why. That is all that will load. But, guys, I think it's time to pick our giveaway winners and get rolling. I know some people just responded from last week's giveaway, so be on the lookout for those winnings being sent out probably over the week. Probably early next week, if not today. So be ready for that. There we go. I forgot I just switched the mic over on that one. But yeah, let's go ahead and pick our winners. And I appreciate you. Les did win, yes. Les won today. Yet again. I'm going to go ahead and close now the giveaway. And let's pick these winners again. If you haven't already, guys, make sure you hit that sub button and the like if you've enjoyed today's stream. We'll be back on Monday unless my baby comes over the weekend. So again, the due date for our second girl. This will be my second baby, is the 6th, okay? Is the 6th, which is Saturday. So if we have a baby, guys, I'll keep you updated in the Discord. If you haven't already, guys, I would suggest join the Discord. Seriously. You're going to get up to date with everything going on with LuxAlgo. You also get a free area to chat and trade with other people. We have also a community, a thread just for this live stream that I will talk to you guys about if we have the baby and all that. I'll keep you updated. Just click Hangout and click the threads here. Again, I would advise if you are really wanting to be into, okay, Dennis, if you're really wanting to, find a good community to trade with that, is actually active every day, just join it for free. I mean, if you have any questions about crypto, good buy points, people are always chatting in here. We have a fantastic mod community as well. A bunch of mods that will help you with anything you need. Shout out Mickey. Mickey's our what do we call him in the chat? Head mod. I would say the mod king. He also does a daily live stream in there too. So again, if I'm not live when my baby's here, Mickey will be live in the Discord. Okay, he will be live in the Discord, but it is absolutely free. Just join it. It's LuxAlgo. It's discord.gg/lux. That's discord.gg/LUX. If for some reason you didn't understand what I just said, just Google search LuxAlgo Discord. It should be the first one that pops up. But yeah, go ahead and check that out if you haven't already. And also, guys, if you want to be updated with everything going on in the market, like everything going on with the exchange repayments, then follow the Twitter. I mean, there's no reason not to. If you want a Twitter that's going to give you information that you need in real time, sometimes before everybody else, follow our Twitter. We also give analysis similar to what I'm doing here with you guys on the live stream. there every day, so it's not spam. There's a lot of these accounts that post news, but they also spam like stuff that has nothing to do with what's going on in the market. So we're keeping you up to date with everything that's important in the news, and also going to give you schedules on Sundays. We post a weekly schedule for important news events to make sure you're up to date with that as well. So go follow Twitter at LuxAlgo. We appreciate it. And then, yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Let's get to the giveaway winners, and y'all know the drill. We got to flip over to the giveaway song. I mean, it's just part of the process, baby. Just part of the process. We don't have the smoke today because I tripped the breaker. But let's go ahead and get to the song. The song. We get some HODL gangs in the chat. If you're part of the HODL gang, guys, I appreciate you guys. If you enter today's giveaway, we're going to pick the winners right now. Again, I'll tell you how to claim the winnings in just a minute. Top stuff, no fluff, because that's right, baby. Alright, let's go. If you haven't already, hit that sub button. If you're a winner, you had to be sub anyway, but here we go. First winner up, who's it going to be? Our boy Dave. Yo, Dave. Congrats, bro. Congrats, dog. Dave with the first W. Oh, my God. There he is. There you go. It's been what? When's the last time you won? Again, this is why you join the HODL gang, guys. You join the HODL gang on YouTube, and you get a way better chance of winning. Great job, Dave. I think the last time you won was like a few months ago. But great job. Dame, our winner again, a HODL gang member that's here every day chatting. Guys, if you're here every day, you get a way better chance of winning, I promise. You get a way better chance of winning, but I appreciate you yet again. Let's go. Discord link, discord.gg/lux. Who's going to be next? Who's going to be the next winner? We're picking our giveaway winners. People asking. We do Friday giveaways every week, but come back next week if you didn't win. Who's it going to be? Wisdom Segun. There you go. People that say it's rigged, there you go. That was a non-HODL gang member that won. Great job, Wisdom. I'll tell you how to reach out and get your entry, or get your, whatever it's called, your winnings, man. Appreciate you tuning in like always. All right, here we go. Picking the next one in 3, 2, 1. And now. Doberman. Great job, brother. Doberman as well, bro. Great job, dude. Back to back. HODL gang members. Great job. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys like always. HODL gang, you're the best. Again, guys. Hold on. Let me pause the music. Can I pause it here? I can? No, I can't. Did not pause it. Great song, though. Great song. Every time that happens. Great song. All right, Doberman. Great job, dude. That's awesome. All right, so Wisdom Segun. Again, make sure you join the Discord, and then you click Show Member List, and then click my name up here and reach out to me if you were a winner today. Congrats to our HODL gang members. Guys, if you want to join the HODL gang and get extra entries to every single Friday giveaway, all you have to do is go to our YouTube channel and then click the membership here and click the community, right? You can join via here. You get those 5 entries every single Friday giveaway. Or if you just scroll down here and hit join right there, you can also join. The bottom of this live stream as well, there's a join button. So don't act like I didn't tell you how to join. It's literally $1 to join. Also, I would just recommend getting YouTube Premium for when you don't get any ads, right? You get 0 ads, and you also get a free membership to join whoever's membership you want. So you can join ours for free and get those extra entries on Fridays. But appreciate all of you that have tuned in today. Congrats to the winner, to our winners, and we'll see you back next Friday for our giveaway. But potentially on Monday, we'll see you here for another stream, okay? So as long as the baby's not here, we're going to be streaming Monday through Friday for the most part, you know, give or take Thursdays. Thursdays usually the days we don't stream, but if the baby is here, it'll probably be Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now, that first week, it probably won't be any stream, so I'll keep you updated in the Discord chat. Join the Discord if you haven't already. But again, appreciate you guys. Let's see where Bitcoin is at end of this week, right? The weekly candle on Bitcoin, we really want to close, honestly, ideally, over 57, 58K would be nice, or at very least, above 56,500. Close over that 1 week slow over there. Maybe we'll get lucky. The best close we could get this week, in my opinion, obviously would be green. That's not going to happen. The best closes we could get would be above last week's low, which is 58,414. So we'll see if that happens. Okay. We'll see that happen. Sorry, I'm looking at the other chat. All right, guys, I appreciate you yet again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure that you come back on Monday if we are streaming, and we'll get crunk like always. But enjoy your weekend. Happy 4th yet again, if to my American viewers. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Monday if there's no baby here yet. All right, guys, appreciate it. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you later.